Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chiellini spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Super find. Mbappe! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Rabiot. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bergomi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Keeper's ball. Rabiot gets a foot in here. That is good alertness.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vieri. Now it's Neymar. Zaire Emery. He could be in here. Mbappe! And that has put paid to that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bayer Leverkusen can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots. And one more try! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni, Cannavaro does well to get it back. Platini. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Bayer Leverkusen come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're underway again.
Bayer Leverkusen definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Vieri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Eto'o. Camavinga. Zaire Emery just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Oh, super find. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines. And that's a good ball. It's come backwards here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He can run onto that. Oh, great ball. There's the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
And the finish! Bellingham. That'll be a throw.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he won't reach that. Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Bellingham. Zaire Emery. Lizarazu gets over and intercepts. Vieri. Zaire Emery. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Eto'o. Platini. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's clever. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought...
Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Lizarazu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Coming on the field is number 19, Frankie de Jong.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. De Jong. And that was very necessary. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Platini.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, that was vital.
Messi.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, well played. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta makes the interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing with
Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. And he's picked out the run.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chiellini. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Has been indicated.
And here's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the finish! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Children's announcement.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. And that was very necessary. It's a sweet ball, that. Played back in. Schmeichel catches it safely. And that has been cut short. Oh, played right into his path. Shot could be on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Federico Chiesa, Peter, who's naturally a winger, but an unorthodox one at that, in which he prefers to take shots from the sort of position you'd expect from a number 9. He's a real wing.
And now the hit! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiddles it through. He's gone forward. Zaire Emery. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bayer Leverkusen are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Face to face. There's the shot! And he's taking no chances there. And it's Rabiot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that is a little undercooked. Taken back almost at once.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And he was alert to it. Big chance! He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Chiesa. Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a great ball. It's a mighty effort. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Son Heung-min chasing after it. Beckham. Haaland. He's through, now is he in?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. Deftly away. Adams cuts out the pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, what a... Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, super find. Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Safi Salih really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Danger averted for now.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Bayer Leverkusen leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. And it's Son Heung-min. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bayer Leverkusen needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's headed upfield. Adams gets over and intercepts. Chiesa stood up well to him there. Rabiot. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kamavinga.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's heaved it away. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. He's through it. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The attendance for this match.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Adams is there and he can pick it up. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
Bayer Leverkusen couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe, can he put it away? He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. He is through here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams makes the interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on. Haaland. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, what has happened here? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland. That has ended up in no man's land. Bayer Leverkusen have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Thuram calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Koundé with the clearance. And he's had it. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And They are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's found some space here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rummenigge. And here's Bellingham. Cantona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oblak sends that a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rabiot. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. And he's searching through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Still goalless. Great ball if he can get there. Safi Salih. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams tries to clear. Lima! Just a whisker away. Cruyff. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. "30 minutes gone." Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he was quick to react. Lima. Safi Salih. Oh, delightful ball. Brilliantly cut out. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. He's got the shot away! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And that takes him up to 30. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
This is number 15, Safi Salim. Safi Salim.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham! Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Bayer catches it safely. Zaire Emery. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Fiddles it through. Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Lima wins the duel this time. Adams cuts it out. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Cantona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Bayer Leverkusen come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Costa Curta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rummenigge. But that has not gone well. And he's picked out the run. Gavi. Cantona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lima. That has been cut short. Rummenigge. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And Mbappe! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lima. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Lima. Bellingham. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mateus usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He could be in here. This might spell... He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Coming on the
Bayer
field
Leverkusen
is
go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this
Substitution
position
taking
ought to
place.
convince them to increase their lead. I think they should...
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. He rises! He scores! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
7,
actually.
Rabiot.
We have got ourselves a
Number
game here.
14,
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Bayer Leverkusen are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, that's been intercepted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the ball is out of play. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Safi Salih with 2 goals already to his name. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So here comes the substitution.
Number 13, Adams. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Vardio.
Interesting ball. Now there's a fine ball. Van Dijk. Messi, the man we've all come to watch. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, super find. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Now that's well seen too. He can run onto that. And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Safi Salih, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's played him through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hernus. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he spark a counter here? Rijkaard getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Safi Sali, Zaire Emery, Ribéry, Drogba, and the counter is on. And it's Lam. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pernis. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Lam really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Safi Salih.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Safi Salih is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making.
And the finish! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gets his pass away. No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Safi Salih actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Bayer Leverkusen couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Drogba, Costa Curta, kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayer Leverkusen ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's picked his big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Bayer Leverkusen just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rabiot, Koundé, Rijkaard cuts it out. Safi Sali. Bellingham. Look, chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Drogba. Messi in acres of space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe. Zaire Emery.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, important interception. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And the shot!
The attendance for this match was
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Yes! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now. It's a sweet ball, that. Chooses to go back.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's not going to reach. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's not got that quite right. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Baresi. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Zaire Emery. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far. Still goalless at the moment. Safi Sali. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's onside. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, and he's through the middle. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Baresi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back. Now it's Mbappe. 30 minutes gone. Cruyff. Now here's the delivery. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Lima. Safi Sali. Good read, needed to be.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. And he goes cross-field. He's played him through. And he's on his way. That's going to go a long way. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Belletti. Mbappe hits one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that's not going to trouble anybody. It's a quick ball upfield. Baresi. Lima, that's a good ball played into space. Nicely worked. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Bayer Leverkusen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's a nicely measured pass. Decent hit! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 15.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Bayer Leverkusen leading 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Bayer Leverkusen definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Some resolute defending there. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Lima. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Gullit. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feet. And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Tries a shot! Too close for comfort. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lima. Adams tries to clear. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The attendance for this match.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's chosen to go back. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Hullet. Lima, who does have an assist to his name.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Belletti. Belletti. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Koundé gets it clear. Belletti. Struck first time. And that's a real chance missed.
Conte fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Baresi. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Koundé cuts out the pass. Camavinga.
Bayer Leverkusen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 21, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Bayer Leverkusen take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13,
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a
Coming
change.
on the field is number 9,
Adams.
Vadio.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayer Leverkusen can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Hello, attendees.
Safi
This
Salih
is a
claiming the Man of the Match
children's
award,
announcement.
and there is very little room for argument.
Yellow T-shirt kindly make his way.
So Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you just join... Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Al Hilal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the counter is on. He's looking to set free a runner. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took
It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. Safi Sali on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that has been cleared. That's a fabulous ball. And the finish! This is their second corner of the game. Rabiot gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Roberto Carlos, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's got the shot away! Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. Mbappe! And that is quite wonderful. A finish right from the top draw. hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well,
Mbappe! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter.
There's the hit! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He rises! Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, played right into his path. And he's straight offside. Five minutes till the break. Safi Sali. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rabiot. Good spot, he's seen the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Dembele. Chouameni. Lima. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Serginho. Alonso. And here's Torres. Can he put it away? It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So, a breakthrough already. Ferran Torres. Lam. He's picked his way through.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a throw. Over to the other side. Rabiot. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Jordi Alba. And it's Xabi Alonso. Chouameni. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Shot could be on. Bellingham. Now hits one. And again. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cannavaro. First quarter of an hour gone. Played with finesse. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bellingham. Forwards and with intent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Xabi Alonso. And here's Torres. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Throw in. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's having a go. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, important interception. Fiddles it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso. Half an hour played now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Torres! It's a loose ball. Well, there's the clearance. Cross goes in there. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's Neymar. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bayer Leverkusen truly have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Serginho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. Now it's Rabiot. He's got away. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Works it forward, and it's Xavi Alonso. Lam. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, delightful ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Chouameni played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. Xavi Alonso. Lam. Adams cuts it out. Chouameni. Safi Sali. Chouameni. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Fernando Torres. Lam. Fernando Torres, given the lift of his goal. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance.
And here's Torres. Adams does well to get it back. Rabiot. Safi Sali. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cut it out. Kaka. Chouameni. And it's Fernando Torres. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Jordi Alba. Xavi Alonso. Here's Chouameni. Neymar. Fernando Torres. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Xavi Alonso. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Fernando Torres. Kaka. Lam looking to hit the byline here. For Xavi Alonso. Fernando Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zaire Emery. Fernando Torres. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Gets into some space. And he's there to get it away. Alonso gets his pass away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 33, Zaire Emery.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
And the shot! He has done it! Into the lead once more.
Kaka very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is... and it's been given away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Terrific header! And he's there to clear it.
2 added minutes has been
He
indicated.
can get that clear.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And time is up. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.